Sam, don't be afraid. I will not leave you alone tomorrow. Let your hands talk in the ring.
That mentality shift. Obviously, Don Charles has been added to the team, and you can see that Don Charles has clearly done something with Daniel Dubois, but there's still, that thing is lurking behind the scenes where people say, if the going gets tough, Daniel Dubois won't get going.
The first 2 rounds of Herovic, how many right-handers did he catch with? Hey? I mean, I was getting off watching how many right-handers he got caught with, and we've been talking about it. That's resilience. You know, I still think, I'm going to bang on about Usyk. He gave Usyk his toughest fight up until the fight with Tyson.
Okay, so as we heard Frank Warren show his frustration to Daniel Dubois on how many right hands that he took in the first and second round against Herovic. Well, and he did get hit a lot by Herovic. And it does make people wonder, like, okay, where's the defense of Dubois? Like, why was he hit that many times? And it was pissing Frank off, as you guys heard. That was the beep, you know, sentiment in that, you know, the implication in that, showing that, hey, he was pissed off, okay? So, him saying, though, next, Frank Warren, that Oleksandr Usyk was toughest fight. He gave Oleksandr Usyk his toughest fight. Bro, no, not by a long shot. The only thing that was significant in that particular fight was the low blow. Other than that, it wasn't any time where Oleksandr Usyk was rocked. You know what I mean? I think Frank is just 100% capping. That is what a promoter's supposed to do, honestly, but he is lying. You know what I mean? Daniel Dubois did not give Oleksandr Usyk a hard time. Okay. The hardest time? Really? Bro, Tyson Fury, the last fighter he fought, Tyson Fury hit this man with an uppercut and gave him a very hard time. For him to admit, I seen stars when Fury hit me with that uppercut. I had to keep moving. I prayed to God in between rounds because this guy was chopping me to the body. He was catching me with the right uppercut. He was hitting me with the jab. He was throwing those feints. He was coming at me. That's hard time. Not that Daniel Dubois will try to walk you down shit and throwing punches at you, and then you start throwing at him. Then he wants to play like this is, you know, like a game. Like, oh, well, no, if you don't hit me, I'm not going to hit you type shit. Oh, no, and take a knee. No. So I don't know what the hell Frank's talking about, but I can let's continue on the rest. Let's see.
That was a tough night for Usyk at the end of the day, and then unfortunately, what happened, and I think that was more about the frustration of what was going on with the referee. But it's irrelevant. He's got.
Listen, I got to share this with you guys. I'm glad I played that last part, because the last part showed Joshua and Eddie looking at each other like, what the fuck is he talking about? Hardest night for Usyk, bro. Let me tell you guys something. We have 3 different fights with Usyk. Look at these, okay? You got the Joshua 2. You got the Joshua 1. Then you got the Tyson Fury. Now, you look at all 3 of these. All 3 of these fights show that Usyk been through some shit. He got in a fight. He was punched in the face. You know, jabs, right hands, left hooks. You know, rubber neck shots, abrasions. Abrasions come from near misses, but the abrasions from the glove. You know, those are coming from abrasions from getting hit or almost getting hit. You know, again, rubbernecking, avoiding shots. Right? Now, we look at him in that particular, after that fight. Look at his face. So you got him at the end of the Dubois fight. I don't see anything significant. What do I see significant about that? Not a damn thing. It don't look like he looked at, in the two Joshua fights and the Tyson Fury fight, the elite fighters that he fought. Do you see what I'm saying, guys? So, like, for Frank saying, oh, well, I think he gave him his hardest fight. It was controversial with the ref. It's just the controversial with the ref. You know, the ref made a bad call, just like another ref made a bad call against Tyson Fury fighting the same guy that you're complaining about, Oleksandr Usyk, okay? That's all that is. But to say Daniel Dubois gave Oleksandr Usyk the worst night of his life or one of the toughest fights is absolute poppycock, bollocks, bullshit, okay? So, like, spare me with that. But you guys tell me what you think of Frank Warren making the statement that Oleksandr Usyk's hardest fight was against Daniel Dubois. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!